magaling ang Santesa.
Hello, Kapamilya, coming to you live here from the Phil Oil Flagley Center for your 94th season of the NCAA with this year's theme, Unparalleled Heights Through Sports Development. Kanina po, wagi ang Letran Knights kontra Perpetual Help as the Knights secured the third spot while the Altas are guaranteed at fourth for the playoff picture. Habang ang San Sebastian Stags naman ay wagi kontra Mapua Cardinals. It is the last game of the week between the teams at the Cellar. It is game number 87. The JRU Heavy Bombers and playing their last game today, the EAC Generals. And perhaps this is already preparation for the next basketball season for both squads. Mapapanood po tayo sa SNA Liga all over the world via TFC.tv, the #1 sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com, and via live streaming through ABS-CBN Sports YouTube channel. Good afternoon, NCAA fans. Mixed Pusos on the call. Kasama ang nagbabalik. Why not? A working double duty today. Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
Kahit hindi, Friday nga. Back-to-back games. At maganda yung action natin ng first two games natin. Tignan natin if this game would build up from the first meeting that they had.
No, Coach Hammer, comparing to the last two seasons, or to the last seasons, kumbaga down the wire yung pag-settle ng Final Four. But as of yesterday, set na yung Final Forecast with San Beda, LPU, Letran, and Perpetual. But let us look at the teams now playing their last games today. EAC Generals, their last game this Friday, while JRU has one more after today.
At ito, EAC Generals, of course, they want to have a good send-off sa kanilang dalawang graduating players, exhausting their eligibility. Itong si Jerome Garcia at si Rustan Bugarin. Para naman sa JRU Heavy Bombers, they want to have that build-up. They have a very young team. They want that buelo para papunta sa season 95.
And mag-graduate na nga itong si Jay Gars at si Rustan Bugarin, as you mentioned, for the EAC Generals. EAC lost to Perpetual Help 81-67 last October 9, habang ang JRU naman fell to Arellano by 16 points last October 5. Alright, so bago natin puntahan ng mga player focuses ngayon, balikan muna natin ang round 1 meeting nitong dalawang kupunan na ito. It was a nail-biter. JRU 1 versus EAC. Nanguna pa nga ang JRU with a 22-6 start, but EAC managed to get within a point with 2 minutes left to play, but that was not enough as JRU escaped with the win that one last August 17.
At ang naging kwento nung laro na yun, Migs, it was turnovers and turnover points. Ang JRU 23-5 on turnover points, forcing 28 turnovers out of the EAC Generals. Sila 11 turnovers lang. Ito yung mga production. Jed Mendoza, 18-5-5, their first win, official win as a team, at 19 points and 10 boards para kay Jerome Garcia.
No, despite EAC out-rebounding JRU 54-31, it was really Jed Mendoza, Mark Malyari just providing the numbers with 30 combined points as they came up with the win last in their round 1 meeting. But we'll speak of another Mendoza. It is not Jed Mendoza, another Jay Mendoza, this time for the EAC Generals. The bright spot for EAC besides Hamado Lamino, besides Jerome Garcia, Jethro Mendoza had 17 points against Perpetual in their last game.
Sabi ko nga nung laro na yun, kung Jethro pangalan mo, kailangan asintado ka. 4 na 3-point shots ng first half. Nagdagdag pa siya ng isa ng second half. 17 points, 2 boards, 1 steal. Pero yung laro na yun against the Altas, they gave up a lot of points in the paint. 46 points sa Perpetual Help and 27 points off turnovers na nakuha ng University Perpetual Help. They really need to solve this turnover problem. Talking about the EAC Generals, they lost that game 81-67.
And this guy also shot 50% from the field, had 5 threes in that game, and surpassing his averages of 5 points a game. Dumako naman po tayo sa side ng Mandaluyong from San Marcelino now to Shaw Boulevard. Also, speaking of bright spots, besides Jed Mendoza and MJ De La Virgen, much needed backup ammo. Itong si Mark Malyari and Leo Esguerra combined for 34 points kontra Arellano. Well, though, in a losing effort in their last game.
Well, Mark Malyari has that championship pedigree in the juniors programs. Naglaro to sa Bullpups. Ngayon, 17 puntos, 6 na rebound, 4 na assist, 6 out of 12 from the field. para kay Mark Malyari, para naman dito kay Leo Esguerra, 17 points and 10 rebounds. Malaking numero provided by Leo Esguerra. 13 of his 17 points coming from the foul line.
A bright future ahead for the JRU Heavy Bombers. Malyari and Esguerra are the second and third leading scorers for their squad, averaging 7+ points each per game. Alright, so bago po natin simulan ang mainit na NCAA action, pumunta muna tayo sa ating third member of our broadcast panel, Roxanne Montealegre. Rox?
Hello, Migs, and hello to you, Coach Hammer. At mga kapamilya na nanonood ngayon sa kanilang tahanan, huwag niyong kalimutan to join our conversations at to shout out to your favorite players. Just use the hashtag NCAA Season 94 at hashtag Galing NCAA. Mga kapamilya, it's a Friday tonight, kaya kung lalabas rin kayo ng bahay, huwag niyong kakalimutan pumunta sa aming YouTube channel, youtube.com/ABS-CBN Sports at sa #1 Philippine sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com. Migs?
And besides Coach Hammer, Roxanne is also working double duty today. The hardworking, the hardworking boys, girls, men, and women of the NCAA. All right, so we won't take a break. We'll turn it over now to the starters for both teams.
CJ Kadua, point guard. Jerome Garcia, shooting guard. JP Maguliano, forward. Renzo Tampok, forward. Stan Bugarin, center. Mark Adrian Malyari, point guard.
Jed Mendoza, shooting guard.
John Mark Silvares, center. Richard David, forward. Darius Estrella, shooting guard.
Kapamilya, game time na po. Starters for the EAC Generals. Renzo Tampok, JP Maguliano, CJ Cadwa, and your graduating guys for Coach Ariel Season, Jerome Garcia, and Rustan Bugarin. Para naman po sa koponan ni Coach Vergel Meneses, it is Adrian Malyari, Jed Mendoza, June Mark Silvares, Darius Estrella, and Richard David. Our officials for today: Jovet Ogfemia, Ray Delina, and Michael Kinay. Of course, our alternate referee is always right there present for today's action. It is Ariel Season and Vergel Meneses, EAC and JRU. Now, Coach Hammer, even though these teams are at the bottom of the standings, for sure they'll give it their all-out effort para, of course, to get positive results today.
Oh, definitely. At gusto natin, for everyone's sake, gusto natin Stan Bugarin at itong si Jay Gars, magandang inilaro for their exit. It's their final game of their collegiate careers, and we both them well.
Coach Hammer, I know you played for the San Beda Red Lions, but you're not really used to, being at this part of the standings.
Oh, definitely. We went there. We went there in the doldrums of the team standings.
But what is it like coming into the next season? Alam mo, you're at the cellar. What's the mentality, especially that
I could still remember season 80. We went to the final for that was my freshman year. Season 81, the freshman year of OG Minor, as we see Jed Mendoza with the 3. Cellar dwellers kami. We were a very young team. And there was a coaching change in the middle of the season. Medyo mahirap yung transition. But the off-season was what paved that first championship for the NCAA. Mahirap. Yun talagang you just need to find intestinal fortitude to compete every game.
And that is all part of the process, especially if your teams at the cellar, rebuilding teams. Kumbaga, kailangan mo talaga pagdaanan
exactly.
yan.
And before that championship run mix, there was a time that San Beda didn't win a ball game. And then the following year, they won 2 ball games. 0? Oh, I think meron yun eh. I think it was season, I'm not sure if it was season 77 or 76. Napakahirap no mga panahon na yun. Kaya yung 28-year wait for that first championship was very, very sweet for the alumni and all the student body.
And Darius Estrella drives all the way in for the 4th point of this ball game. Earlier, Jed Mendoza scored a knockdown his jump shot for the first point on the board. Rustan Bugarin, the graduating senior for the Generals, hounded by David. Now at the middle. Good drive inside by Tampok. Gets the foul, an extra bucket.
At nasabi nga natin nun, si Cadwa, transferee from Adamson, Jerome Garcia, also transferee. Ito rin, si Renzo Tampok spent I think 2 years with the LPU program on their training team and then transferring to the EAC Generals. Ngayon may pagkakataon, nagsa-start pa para kay Coach Ariel season.
I like the make of Renzo Tampok. All agile, quick, can drive. That is the make now. We were talking about it yesterday, the evolution of the combo forward. Estrella, hounded by Maguliano. Malyari, now to Mendoza, open for a 3. Too short, a rebound by Bugarin.
Good screen there by Richard David. Hindi lang talaga nakuha yung basket ni Jen Mendoza.
Cadwa, now to Jagars from the parking lot for a 3. Malakas. Loose ball foul, tatawagan kay Darius Estrella.
Nakahawak nga siya dun sa jersey ni JP Maguliano. Ito si Darius Estrella gained some weight din talaga after that.
Nagpalaki.
Nagpalaki. Mas makapal siya ngayon compared to his freshman year.
Jagars may tangan ng bola. Sporting the Rose, or the pun rather. Tampok, malakas, rebound by Bugarin. Bugarin posting up. Kicks it out. Tampok, jump shot. Still couldn't get themselves on the board. Ito si Renzo Tampok. Pero loose ball foul ang tatawagan sa EAC.
Si Jay Cadwa nakasabit sa balikat ni Mark Malyari. Minsan mo lang makakita yun. Nasa ilalim yung dalawang mama na to.
Of course, CJ Cadwa, for the last couple of games, he's been starting.
Very solid, especially on his decision making.
And good decision making by Mark Malyari, attacking the late defense, scoring for the 6th point of the ball game. Cadwa drives inside, kicks it out to Garcia against Mendoza. Half spin, fake, shoulder pump fake. That won't go. But again, loose ball foul ang tatawagan sa EAC back-to-back possessions.
Dahil crashing to the board, basic experience move, in-extend yung braso, ibinagsak sa balikat ng kalaban, tatapakin papunta sa kanya.
And 6-2 abante ng JRU. Malyari. Man-to-man defense by EAC. To David, hands it off back to Malyari. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Malyari, kay David at the high post. David posting up against Bugarin. Tumapik sa likod. The foul ang tatawagan kay Rizal. Bugarin, fresh 14 for the Heavy Bombers.
And that's an easy call by the referees, ang officials natin. Every time that somebody penetrates and you poke it from the backside, talagang tatawagan kanila kahit matapik mo yung bola.
Estrella. Oh, good steal by Jerome Garcia. Manning the fast break. Garcia. And gets fouled, hard foul on Jerome Garcia.
Sinakyan dito. I think ito sa Jun Silvares.
And going back to that Rizal Bugarin foul, as we can take a look at this drive. Strong drive by Jerome Garcia. Clear foul, of course. Usually, coaches do not like to do for their players.
Especially gonna coach ka ng youth under 12 years old and yung mga 15 and under. You don't want to teach that. Gusto mo lagi ka lang nasa harapan ng binabantayan mo. Kasi pagka nandoon ka, hindi naman yan titira ng patalikod.
Correct. Pero kahit sa mga player, gusto nila yun.
Kasi pagka nakasundon, pag natapik, libre fast break na.
Favorite nila yung papadaanin ka muna tapos tatayin mo yan.
Kundi sana kung Johnny Abarientos ka pagka sumundot, 90% of the time natatapik talaga.
Correct. Makapang-ala flying A-moves yan. Estrella to David. Almost a travel. David spins. Pump fake. Up and under move. Traveling. Ang tinawagan kay Richard David. Too many steps on that one.
Hindi natawagan yung una, pero yung pagpihit niya, medyo naangat ng bahagya yung kanyang pivot foot.
6-4. EAC with the ball. Cadwa. Two-man game. Cadwa to Bugarin. Inside. A drop pass to Tampok. Napalakas nga lang ang pass sa butterfingers on the part of Renzo Tampok.
Nakakatuwa rin si Ruslan Bugarin. He is deceptively quick on his decision making. Nakikita mo, nagpapalusot ng pasa, can help on the defensive side. Kaya lang hindi lang siya ganun kaliksi when it comes to his footwork. Kaya medyo na-delay din yung kanyang mga galaw. Pero mabilis mag-isip.
Magandang quickness. Maybe what is lacking, for the better word. Malyari to Estrella. To Mendoza, short corner against a bigger Garcia. Mendoza now to Estrella for 3. That's good. Darius Estrella for 3.
Former NCAA MVP, Darius Estrella stroking it. Nadagdag yan dun sa kanyang arsenal dati. 18-footer lang yung mga itinitira niya ngayon. In-extend niya hanggang sa 3.3.
And this guy really waited when he was called up to the seniors level. Hindi yan kaagad nakalaro. As Renzo Tampok inside finds a way to get it in. And the timeout, ang JRU Heavy Bombers abante sa 3. Pa rin ang JRU 9-6, 5-8 remaining in the first.
Mga kapamilya, dito sa NCAA Season 94, divine intervention para sa graduating player ng EAC na si Jerome Garcia ang kanyang pagsali sa EAC Generals. May 31, 2016 daw nang sinubukan pa niyang pumasok kahit tapos na ang tryouts. Kaya naman answered prayer na mapapilang siya sa real-life guardian angels niya na sila Coach Ariel Season at Coach Bong Melocoton. Sabi rin niya, ngayon daw, magiging maganda kung mapanalo nila ang laro to celebrate din ang birthday ng kanilang teammate na si Juju Bautista. At ni-reveal din ng coaching staff na kahapon sa last training day nila, naiyak itong si Jerome Garcia habang tinititigan niya ang gym for the very last time. Mix?
Well, of course, sentimental moments.
Oo naman.
For graduating players, you gave it your all, blood, sweat, and tears as CJ Cauda knocks it down.
Mahirap yun. Especially...
Naiyak ka ba nung senior year mo?
Hindi, nung graduate naman ako na may 2 degree, okay na ako nun. Tsaka 3 championship, okay na yun.
Pwede na.
Okay na yun.
Pero of course, kudos to all the graduating players, no matter where you are, whatever sport, di ba? 4 years, 5 years is no joke.
At saka yung may binuhos mo na oras and effort, sabi mo, blood, sweat, and tears, injuries and all that you faced for the past 5 years. As you see that nice layup by Jen Mendoza na sinigundahan naman itong pull-up jumper ni CJ Cado. Pero going back, Migs, yung 5 taon, looking at the pool, looking at the weights room, the basketball gym, the volleyball court.
6 a.m. practices, Sunday practices.
Yung Sunday practice ang mabigat eh.
Oo.
Diba? Pero ganun talaga eh.
Talaga.
Hindi lahat nabibigyan ng pagkakataon maging collegiate athlete at hindi rin lahat nabibigyan ng pagkakataon maging miyembro ng national team or maging miyembro ng professional ranks. Kaya yun yung mga susulitin mo talaga.
Good drop pass inside, everything but a shot for Renzo Tampok. Rushing. Mendoza for 3. In and out. Rebound by Cadwa. Running the break. No numbers for EAC. Cadwa. Who's he going to pass to? Garcia. He has that shot if he has space. Garcia. Almost loses the handle. Maguliano at the post against a smaller Malyari. Mismatch inside. Maguliano. No good. A rebound by Silvares. But loose ball foul na naman muli ang tatawagan sa EAC. JRU is at the bonus.
At papalitan na nga siya rito. Papasok ang ating birthday boy, Juju Bautista. Birthday din. Of course, Ian Alban of the Arellano Chiefs. Happy birthday sa inyo. Best of health and good luck with your careers.
Happy birthday po sa mga NCAA athletes. Birthday month, birthday week, birthday today.
At ikaw, malapit na rin. Ang
birthday of
yan ang pinaka the best.
Right.
The birth of your commitment, bigger commitment.
Salamat sa June Mark Silvares. Davao misses on that one. Short, a rebound by Neri. Pushing Bautista to the corner. Neri gets a screen from Maguliano. Pick and roll action, a drop pass. Inside, nahihirapan Maguliano back. And a Maguliano with a floater in.
Of course, kanilang high school salutatorian with that floater bank on the window.
It's been efficient.
Oo.
Maguliano. No?
At saka ang sarap panoorin. Ang sarap panoorin. Walang pinipilit na galaw, walang tira na alanganin. Pagka nandun lang sa dumidepensa kahit sino yung nasa harapan niya. Quality recruit para dito kay Coach Ariel Season. Tandaan natin, freshman year pa lang na ito ni JP Maguliano.
And that guy is the 3rd leading scorer at 9 points a game para kay Coach Ariel Season. Pero magbabalik po kami for more NCAA action. JRU still leads by 2 points at 12 and 10. Welcome back to the 94th season of the NCAA. The last game of the week, Hamado Lamino at a 17-8 against the Aldas in round 2, but he went down hard.
And bumagsak na siya, nabagsakan siya ng player. His head fell down hard. He is, of course, kept from action right now. Of course, with the big smile, the big HL.
Hopefully, he'll get to play his last game. for the season.
Marami pang ano yan. Marami pang pagkakataon itong CHL dahil I think he still has a year to play.
Diego, now to Neri. 3 in the key, called on EAC.
3-second violation kay JP Magulyan. Dahil nung pagkasalo ni Diego, akala niya ititira na dahil scoring position na.
As you can see, Coach Ariel Season, the second-year coach from the EAC Generals, former coach also of the Brigadiers, longtime coach of the EAC Juniors program. Estrella, guarded by Bautista. Mendoza. Silvares sa poste. Against Diego. Spins inside. That's good. On the way up. And a free throw on the way down.
Great move there. Charging to the defender. Drop step. Nakaangat yung kamay ni Diego pero binaba niya. So,
basic.
Binuhat lang. Drop step.
Rustan Bugarin will get extended minutes. So Jeric Diego will sit down. In the big men landscape now, medyo rarely na natin nakikita yung mga fundamental post move.
Kanina, Michael Kalisaan na sumisil pero face basket na rin talaga. Well, napag-usapan din natin yesterday and it's the evolution of basketball na more up-tempo, open floor, and yung mga combo forwards who can shoot from the outside, can defend multiple positions. Yun na yung mga nagiging premium ngayon. Dati pagka ganun ka, medyo alanganin ka sa position dahil postihan ng laban.
So Juju Bautista knocked down at that fast break point. Malyari to Estrella for 3. In and out. Rebound by Maguliano running the break. The big man. What's he gonna do? Maguliano sky's eye all the way. No foul call but recovered by Juju Bautista.
At nakakampas niya sa braso pero sabi mo walang foul na itinawag. Juju Bautista, right place at the right time.
Tabla sa 14. First deadlock of the ball game. Malyari against Neri. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Ngayon, pupunta sa high post. To Estrella sa gitna. He has to take this. Estrella pulls it up. Puts it in.
At maganda yung bitaw nito ni Darius Estrella, no? Especially pag nakaka-set up siya ng kanyang footwork. Yung catch niya, ang ganda rin ng release eh.
Kasadong kasado. A jump shot ni Darius Estrella. Jagars against Mendoza. Behind the back for 3. Well, that is his shot. No go. Rebound by Estrella. Running the break on JRU. Malyari now to Estrella. Gives it up inside to the post. No good. Rebound. Offensive rebound by Silvares. Again, he will head to the line for free throws.
Jun Silvares being active.
Foul on number 4.
And this is the Vivo V11 perfect shot of the quarter. Nice assist from Neri to Bautista.
Using the left hand, the off hand, protecting it. Running the floor well. At dalawang tira na ganun na yung nakuha ni Juju Bautista just by forcing that transition.
Knocks down the first itong si Junmark Silvares. Silvares, one of the younger guys para kay Coach Vergel Meneses. Averaging 4 points, 6 rebounds per ball game. Knocks in both. As papasok para sa EAC, Dan Purilla.
Matangkad din tong si Silvares, 6'6".
And King Rodney Fuentes coming in for Coach Ariel. Naka 2-1-2 zone press. Tama confusion.
Ako, sumobra nga ng isa.
Pero parang 4 lang sila nasa floor ngayon. 5. Rather. Bautista is manning the inbound. That could have been a technical if the ball was in play.
At ipinasok na rin dito si Leo Esquera para sa JRU Heavy Bombers.
Intercepted by that Jet Mendoza. Spins, Estrella, natapik ni Corilla. Loses the handle, Jetro Mendoza gets it. Mendoza, rumaragasa, kicks it out. Corilla for 3. Malakas. Rebound by JRU.
Ito si John Aguilar, magandang panoorin. Ginamit siya noong nakaraan nilang laro, quality minutes. Scored a lot of putbacks and grabbed a lot of rebounds. Second possession guy. Tapos hindi humihingi ng bola, just inside the flow of their offense.
Because there are players just really like that, you know, filling in the gaps.
Shooting 2, JR Aguilar.
JR Aguilar heads to the line for 2 free throws. Aguilar also averaging 36 rebounds per ball game with 4.2 points. Picking up a business administration from the Heavy Bombers. Aguilar for the second free throw rather. That's good. Splits the charities. Mane sa lima ang JRU. Bautista to Neri. Screen from Fuentes. Neri to Mendoza for 3. Looper 3, that is good for Jetro Mendoza.
And bringing in his shooting percentages from last game, Jetro Mendoza, making that look simple. Ang ganda ng arko ng tira.
De La Virgen takes in the ball game. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. De La Virgen spin move. Floater, wala. And that will end the first quarter of action.
And both teams having good looks and making quality shots.
That is the first basket of the game, courtesy of Jet Mendoza. Renzo Tampok also starting for the EAC Generals para kay Coach Ariel Season. Mark Malyari picking up where he left off from last game. Also Darius Estrella making a name for himself in the first quarter. Jay Garcia, graduating senior, wants to make an impact for his last game for his NCAA career. Abante po ang JRU Heavy Bombers by 2 points. It is 19-17, end of first quarter action. Magbabalik po ang NCAA dito lang sa SNA.